This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Quick reminder, the Black Friday discount ends November 30th at midnight New York time. Easily get that discount by going to notyouradvisor.com/BLK. And it'll probably be the last discount for a long time. Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor on Wednesday, November 20th. NVIDIA has reported and their earnings call has begun in earnest. So let's jump into today's session. I'm going to try to stick to the script and we'll cover NVIDIA as we go. Looking at the NYSE, we had 294 new highs versus 261 new lows. 46% of stocks were advancing versus 50% declining. 50% were below the 50-day moving average, and 41% were below the 200-day moving average. The Dow closed up 139 points, or 0.3%. The NASDAQ was down 21 points, or 0.1%. It rallied into the close, but still was red. S&P, same picture. We rallied into the close, finished marginally green, literally 0.13 points. The whole world is basically waiting for NVIDIA earnings, which are out. They beat over what the expected beat was on the EPS, but they guided what a little on the revenue. So we'll see how trading goes after hours, after their earnings call is over and into tomorrow. But during the cash session, you had many names in the red on mega caps. Microsoft was down a little bit over 0.5%. NVIDIA was down in the cash session 0.75%. Amazon was down 0.85%. Tesla was down 1.15%. Google was down 1.25% in the Mag 7. Apple was up 0.3. Meta was up 0.79. So that's kind of ballpark of what happened during the day. The other piece of this puzzle is Target. Target reported earnings and it was very soft. They missed. The CEO mentioned their consumers are on the ropes with inflation that's been going on for years. What is he talking about? There's no inflation. I thought Jerome Powell has slayed that dragon. I thought it was under control. Well, Target was down over 20% today. I'll include the recording of the clip where he talks about inflation in their earnings call. Looking at the sectors for the session, healthcare led the way. It's basically bouncing from being sold off on the fears of regulation in the healthcare industry and the banning of potentially television ads. But healthcare today was up 1.02%, followed by energy up 0.6%, basic materials up 0.1%, communication services up marginally up 0.09%, utilities was flat, industrials flat, tech was only down 0.05%. It was a ho-hum day. Everyone's just waiting for NVIDIA, let's be honest. So let's talk a little bit about this. So some of the headlines after the bell. NVIDIA CEO says the age of AI is in full steam, propelling a global shift to NVIDIA computing. NVIDIA Q3 2025 adjusted EPS of 81 cents beats the 75-cent estimate. Sales of $35.1 billion beat the $33.125 estimate. So they beat. It's really about what was the surprise of the beat, the delta, and forward-looking guidance. I believe they mentioned that the Blackwell production and shipments are scheduled to begin in Q4 of 2025 and will continue to ramp into fiscal 2026. So let's await commentary and color on the earnings call. After the close, NVIDIA was trading down over 2%, but it's now bouncing as of 5 p.m. New York time. So this is going to be kind of volatile, but to be quite honest, typically Nvidia usually moves 5 to 8% to the up or down, and right now it's only down like 1.6%. So who's going to make money? It's the option writers, right? Because everyone was betting for a 6% rise or a 7% fall or 20% move. So a lot of people YOLO'd out of the money call or puts, and if we just open up ho-hum near the close and we don't move, all of those options are going to expire worthless, and there are going to be some Lamborghinis and Ferraris out on Lake Tahoe around Incline Village next week. Let's cover what was strong and what was weak in the S&P and the NASDAQ. In the S&P, you had Keysight Technologies up 8.8%, Humana up 5.8%, CoStar Group 5.6%, EQT 5.5%, Discovery up 4.4%, United Healthcare Group, up 4.1%, Baker Hughes 3.4%, TransDigm 3.3%, Eli Lilly 3.3%, GE Healthcare 3.1%, Amgen 2.8%, Steel Dynamics 2.7%. That's just a sampling of them. In the NASDAQ, you had Trade Desk up 4%. You had Airbnb up 2.8%, Datadogs 2.6%, Lululemon 2.1%. What was weak? Obviously, Target down in the S&P 21%. SMCI down 8.6%, Qualcomm 6.3%, Palo Alto Networks 4.5%, Monolithic Power down 4.4%, Dollar General 4.2%, Ford Motor Company down 2.9%, Dollar Tree 2.6%, Western Digital 2.25%, Palantir 2.1%. In the NASDAQ 100, you had I'm trying to dedupe here. Illumina down 2.45%, Zscaler 3.3%, DoorDash down 2.1%. Free members, continue to watch the macro. Don't try to be a hero here. You want to watch the 10-year yield, the 2-year bonds, the Mag 7, how Nvidia reacts tomorrow. You want to keep watching retail after what Target just reported, and you want to see if we're going to continue this rally into Santa Claus rally. So I will see you all after the Thursday session. Premium members, please stay on so we can cover some charts. That's my train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.